Hello, I am Naresh UC, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government First Grade College, Davangere. This is session 30. In this session, I am going to discuss Silence the Court is in Session, written by Vijay Tendulkar. It is prescribed for Davangere University BA 5th semester optional English. In the previous session, we discussed the historical context of Silence the Court is in Session, related books to Silence the Court is in Session, key facts about Silence the Court is in Session, and extra credit for Silence the Court is in Session. In this session, let us discuss Leaving Courtroom, Benares trial scene, Benares distressed response, climax scene of the play, and court judgment. In Leaving Courtroom, Leela Benare arrives at a meeting hall in a small Indian village where she and a handful of colleagues will perform a living courtroom for the villagers. Benare arrives early with a villager, Samant, who helps her unlock the building and chats with her as they wait for the rest of the troop to arrive. Benare, unbeknownst to her colleagues and to the audience, is unmarried and newly pregnant. She has also been fired from her job as a school teacher, as her bosses worried her pregnancy was a sign of immortality, which she would pass on to the children. Sukat में Rokde, Pongshe, Karnik, Mr. Kashikar and Mrs. Kashikar arrive at the meeting hall. Two members of the troupe, Professor Damle and Mr. Raute, were unable to make it to the performance. They decide to keep most of the roles the same. Sukatme plays the lawyer, Kashikar the judge. Benares trial scene. Benare is out of the room during the discussion, nominated as accused. Pongshe and Karnik likely know that something is wrong in Benares' personal life, perhaps related to pregnancy, and so maliciously suggest she be charged with infanticide. Benare begins the trial combative and mischievous, which causes her collaborators to chide her to be serious. The trial carries on and begins to converge with her personal life, causing her to become upset. Benares' collaborators remind her it is just a game. Benares' distressed response. Judgmental of Benares' lifestyle as an unmarried, outspoken woman, and use this trial as an opportunity to criticize her and progressive Indian politics generally. The trial beats up when Rokde reveals that in real life he went to Damle's house one afternoon and saw Benare inside. Samanth then fabricates a scenario taken from a novel in which Benare has become pregnant after having an affair with Damle. Benare is pregnant with Damle's child and has been desperately trying to find a way to ensure a happy future for her baby. The last climax scene of the play, Benare, upset, tries to leave, but the room has been locked from the outside, and she has no choice other than endure the rest of the trial. Rokde, Pongshe, and Karnik reveal details of her personal life for the sake of the game. Pongshe and Rokde reveal that Benare approached him asking him to marry her and raise her child. But both men turned her down. The trial concludes as Sukatme makes a case against Benare, arguing that she has corrupted society and the very institution of motherhood. The final court judgment, Benare gives the speech she wishes she had the time or courage to give about her search for love, her love of teaching, and her love of commitment to raising her baby. Time unfreezes as Kashikar delivers Benares' punishment, a court ordered abortion. Devastated, she collapses to the floor. The court snaps back to reality as villagers unlock the door from the outside and trickle in. The men who have been deeply embodying their roles as judge and lawyer, suddenly remember who they really are. The whole group goes to Benare, still lifeless on the floor, and I try to remind her it was just a game, but they cannot rally her. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.